Hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome in. Thank you so much for watching and supporting either me or my channel. Thank you, Pathfinders, friends, family, loved ones, and of course, Spirit that is here helping me channel these messages. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling here to get our energy for the message. But I do, of course, want to talk about my crazy frames and the songs I got today. So Wisdom and Believe in Magic on the split. Funny enough, we have 3 planets here. Funny, not funny. There is Sun, Saturn, and Neptune all up in Pisces, you know what. And for that, like I have a stellium in Pisces, a Cancer stellium there. So if you are feeling extra emotional, if you feel like your intuition's spot on, wherever Pisces is located in your chart is going to be feeling that energy, especially with the sun there amplifying all the planets as it goes there. So the sun is all about ego, our drive, how others view us. And my favorite that's in Pisces right now is Daddy Satty. Yeah, I said it. So wherever 9 degrees Pisces is in your chart, that's as of 6:30 tonight when I was prepping for the read. Saturn's all about boundaries. And when it's in Pisces, it's about boundaries regarding like our emotional safety, our dreams, protecting our emotions, right? And making sure we're going after what we want to do. So now when Daddy Satty is in the house of Pisces, those boundaries are usually very, very emotional, and they can be hard to erect, no pun intended. We also have Neptune at 26 degrees, 27 minutes in Pisces. I just found that interesting because it's a slow moving planet. So you're going to click through the minutes on that zodiacal wheel pretty slowly. And that is where we use our imagination. So it's like a double whammy in Pisces, right? So it's imagination in a sign of imagination, creativity, romance, sensuality, right? Pisces got to have the pillows. They got to have the pillow talk. They've got to have things that feel soft and satiny. It's all about texture, right? So it's like double whammy in there, which has been in Pisces since, let's see, we're going to be there till March of 25. So we got a little bit there, but because the sun is in Pisces, it's amplifying that. Okay. And I just haven't, I was like, I've been fit to be tied today. I've been feeling giddy. It's like an opposite day or something. And the reason I say that is because I got up at 5:36. And when you break that down to numerology, add the digits, get it down to a single digit, we're looking at a 5, which denotes change. Okay. And then I go back to bed and I know if I'm going to be doing a reading that day, I just want to see what's new little adventure here. Somebody getting their land legs. I ask, okay, if I'm going to fall back asleep just for a little bit, please, bring me some dreams that are going to help with the collective message today. So bear with me. Okay. I was having to throw together a costume, okay, which if you know me, like that's not hard. I have 10,000 costumes that I could use at any given moment in my house. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. I love a good theme party. Really any excuse to dress up and be different characters is all kinds of fun. Okay, so, but the problem in the dream was like nothing was quite working and quite going together, right? I was trying to use what I already had to create a costume, and it was like a high school reunion party. I know. My outfit, okay, this is where you're going to be like, okay, and she's jumping off the deep end over here. It was all cream, okay, and it was like, I don't know if you've ever been to like the homecoming football games when they have the cheerleaders come back Okay, but we had the first year we did it when I was in school. I forget how old she was, but she had a cream skirt all the way down to her knees, saddle shoes, the cream sweater. I mean, all that's kind of what it was looking like. And I had a old school cheer outfit on, but it was all cream. Okay, again, synchronicities. Curious. 3 of Cups party. We're stopping right there. Spirit. So I know we're going to use these too. Randomly at the bottom of the deck, we outgrew each other. Interesting. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, I'm excited. It was all cream, and it's like trying to use what I already had, but I had nothing, and I was fit to be tied. A whole dressing room closet full of nothing to wear, as the saying goes. The song that's been coming all weekend is a song called "Bless Your Heart," and I had never heard it before. It's by Callista Clark, and the saying bless your heart," right? That's not code, and the words of that are very different meanings, right? They're opposites. So I was like, okay, whole closet, nothing to wear, the opposites of the tone versus the words. And then the card that I got today was life is, or it's called What Is Already With You. And it's a 17 card. Okay. And I saw all those moths. So it was like Moth to a Flame, Burned by the Fire, Janet Jackson, which was popular when I was just out of school. It was the 90s. Okay. Still love the song. It's never gone out of style for me. But what I wrote down, just seeing the card before I read the card, was that, like, especially with the all cream piece, all of life is good, every piece by piece by piece, doves, peace sign. Okay. So different context for the same word. That's why English is so hard to learn, right? And then you can laugh, it's okay. I was up at 7:17, and it was fun because that's a whole other story for another time. But Lulu boops me on my nose now. I taught her how to boop, and so now in the morning I feel a cold nose on my nose, and I open my eyes, and she's right here waiting. And we get up and let her out, and I start making her breakfast and my coffee, and we sing our water song. Thank you for the water. Oh yeah. I understand if you click off and you never return again. But if you're still here, you're my kind of people. So there. Okay. So I started singing Hello Sunshine, My Old Friend. And I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Which is the opposite of what it is. It's Hello Darkness, My Old Friend. But I was singing Hello Sunshine, My Old Friend. Okay. And then I was like, well, that flips the script. And my left ear starts going crazy. If you've watched my readings before, that's my sign, my big one. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So then the piece by piece, when I pulled that card, it was 8:18 in the morning. And every time I see 8:18 or 8:08, no matter if it's AM or PM, I yell out, Beachfront Avenue. That would be Ice Ice Baby, Vanilla Ice, for those of you who are not familiar. Vanilla ice cream. You with me still so far? Okay. My girlfriend Jessica texts me a syncopated ladies tap routine. It's fantastic. Thank you, Jessica. To When Doves Cry, Prince. Cream, get on top. Maybe that's why I'm fit to be tied. Play on words? I don't know. You can be the guess of that. So it's 8:18. So 8 and 8, 16, plus the 1 is 17. So I was out of bed 7:17. So there's our 17. 17 of the 818 Beachfront Avenue. We had the all cream school outfit, the Prince song for my girlfriend. And I said, oh my God, I've been seeing doves, white doves, since February 4th. And I drew it in my journal. And then she texts back, that's my birthday. And I'm like, see? And I was like, it's crazy all the all the synchronicities. And then I said, I've been drawing this since February 4th. And she was like, my birthday. And I was like, perfect example, right? So there's my little dove on February 4th, drew the hope card. And then this protection card, just will not quit. And then also this light card about separating. And then there's like, it looks like there's wheat all around her head instead of the sunshine coming out. And months ago, I said to a person, why did I just hear separate wheat from the chaff? And that came out in a whole nother reading, but that's another story. So, okay. We're ready to go almost. Pisces energy here. We did just enter the Lunar New Year last 2 weekends ago. I can't remember, was it the 10th? When we had a Galentine's Day for friends. And then speaking of, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock on the Awaken Gens channel, we will be doing a live stream of a Galentine's event for anybody that would like to watch. And I'll be leading a meditation. And we have other readers and speakers on. We'll pull cards at the end. It's just going to be a good fun time. Okay. Okay. Lastly, with the planetary energy, I think it's because, guys, the moon entered Leo today. And Leo is my rising sign. And so your rising sign, your ascendant is the energy you're learning this life. Okay, so I'm 0 degrees, 13 minutes Leo. So it's my first lifetime. Anything in 0 degrees in your chart, that's the first lifetime you're learning the energy of that sign for the lesson of that planet in particular. Okay. Can't make this. So mirrored, but it's like opposites of what it is, right? Because this is so soulmate energy. Mirrors reflect back who we are, whether we like it or not, especially things that offend us, right? You're like, something about what Dr. Phil used to say, something about him I don't like about me. His dad, he said his dad used to say that or something, but it's true. Those are breadcrumbs for us to examine our psyche and go, just going to keep that one up right there. Okay. I think that might, especially with all this moon energy we see here. Okay. There's a lot to get out. Lastly, in Aquarius at 2:41, coming up here after midnight, 2:41 Eastern time, we have Venus and Mars conjunct in Aquarius. So see this yin energy and this yang energy, and see how I had it like this down here on the table. But he's like kind of looking back and going, maybe that we're not so opposite after all. Okay. Like, maybe I can calm down my planet of war and put down my shield a little bit because she's pretty damn hot. I might need to reevaluate some things. Okay. Not only that, also have a trifecta in Aquarius because, of course, we had Pluto move there. We're 59 minutes into Pluto, and Pluto is the ultimate table flipper. Wherever Pluto is in your chart, we're at 1 degrees. Okay, we're going to be in that sign till September, and then move back to Capricorn, October. Then from then on, we're going to be Pluto in Aquarius until 2043. Woo! I'm excited about that energy. Okay, so what happens though? What happened was it's what's ready to transform. Pluto is a planet of transformation and change, rules Scorpio. The house of Scorpio is like the house of secrets, diving in the depths. What is transforming completely within us that is packed way down in our soul? This is shadow shit. Okay. Okay. So you with me still? Trifecta and Aquarius. Venus and Mars are conjunct there this morning at 2:14. Wherever 7 degrees Aquarius is, that's where it's going to be a little steamy. Okay. So relationships get like a little hotter. Let's see, creativity is amping up, especially with the moon in Leo, using feelings, being, your moon is your creative energy anyway. And then it being in Leo, you're taking action on that. You're firing up your creativity. Wherever this is happening, whatever pie piece in your chart. Okay, so here we'll look at this person's here. They have 0 degrees Aquarius and that's a big one, 12th house. So this is the 12th house is the house of your soul's journey, of your subconscious, of past life karma. Okay. Also, like little hidden life energy because it's hidden from us. So that's why we're trying to work through a lot of shadow energy now. So if you're experiencing these great, huge changes, we're just going to blame Aquarius. Okay. Especially with Pluto there. He is ice baby. He is icing out what does not belong anymore wherever 1 degrees Aquarius is in your chart. I love that. And the reason I said ice baby, wait, I did write it down. So peace versus pain, using our pain to bring peace. What was that? Oh yeah, 818 Beachfront Avenue, Vanilla Ice. Okay. Got it. Got it. So it's kind of like flipping the script. Oops. And I almost flipped my beverage. Never you mind what is in there. Okay. All right. Bless your heart if you're still here. Look up the lyrics to that song. The whole song's like that too. It's, bless your heart. So if you should have known what you should have, known from the start, oh, bless your heart, but still bye-bye. Oh, bless your heart. How long is that going to take? So let's see where this reading is going to go. We're going to use our mermaid deck because of the water and because of that reunion energy there on the bottom of the deck. 3 of Cups is all about reunions and seeing friends, having fun, lighthearted energy. Okay, so our reading's up on the flip. Position number 1. This is you, dear collective. Again, thank you so, so much for your support and just even clicking and being here for 5 minutes. I appreciate you. So 3 of Wands, see there. Okay, so we move now from the 2 of Wands, which is deciding, maybe hemming and hawing a little bit on which way to take action. Okay, the 3 of Wands, the decision is made. Now, not only has the decision been made here, but she's examining shit with a fine tooth comb. I gotta stop saying that word. I'll try to say ish. Okay, I hope you're not offended. If you are. So 3 of Wands is all about really examining and see how the 3 wands are making that pyramid form, right? It's a structure. You can make a teepee, you can make a covering, you can make a roof. You can also add a 3rd leg to a stool. It's the first sign of structure in numerology and in tarot. Okay, so she's deep down in the caverns, but this mermaid has found a magnifying glass, and not as only has she figured out how that magnifying glass works and what it's good for, she's set up a structure with which to use it best. Okay. Okay. Calming down because that was just terribly exciting. Couldn't wait to tell y'all. Okay, here we go. Card number 2 for me is all about what is the situation that you are examining, collective. Ooh, Page of Swords. Okay, so Page of Swords is the youngest and most immature page of all the pages, but think about it from a curiosity perspective. When you're little, you're curious about every damn thing, right? Until you know, you're told not to be. So Page of Swords is about, what's this? Right? But a sword is sharp and it can, you know, cut the crap out of your hands. So she doesn't not yet know that, you know, it can hurt her. She's just like, what's this? Also, the light is coming in through really, really thick ice, like they're ice fishing, right? So that is really thick ice there. And she's underneath, and the light is coming in because swords are all about like air signs. Okay, so some kind of truth that the situation is revealing. Okay, this can be like listening. You know how when you're a little kid and your parents are having a party, and you're eavesdropping, or you're just being naughty because you're like, what's going on? I want to hear all the adult stuff. It can also be some gossip energy. So maybe you're examining some kind of information that was overheard. We'll see what the context of the rest of the cards are. What is already with you, though? Number 17, that's an 8. Okay, and we do have that moon in that Leo energy today. And this is kind of an opposite energy too, because Leo is a masculine sign, yet this is a female warrior. And every other dang card in here, except for Venus and the moon, is a male character. So I like that that flips the script on that energy too. So we'll see what is already within you. So it feels like this is information you already know, because see that teal, I read color energy. So that would be green moving up into the throat chakra, heart to throat. So something again, what is within you? You already knew this, but it might have hurt your heart. So you didn't want to know it. Okay. And then when you do know it, you're like, oh, bless your heart, honey. But we'll see what this is all about, though, if we need to clarify. That teal, though, is shining through with this on this fiery card. It just feels like it's super instinctual. Okay, see how holding both sides of a flame, understanding this is portal energy here behind her. The moon is all about what is hidden from us, what is murky or unclear is always going to be revealed in the sun, right? Leo energy, Leo's sign is ruled by the sun, which is not a planet, it's a star, but whatever. This, oh, okay. Look at these. So this is like this little mini portal of what you already known. Okay, it's being revealed here. What is hidden in the darkness and in obscurity always comes to light in the sun. Sun in Pisces, this could be clarity on some kind of, again, passion, creativity, feelings. Whoa, oh, oh, feelings. Pisces is a very feeling sign. Hella intuitive as well. I mean, Pisces on the zodiacal wheel, we start at Aries as the baby, and then we go all the way around to 12th house, which would be Pisces. You've already been through the lessons of all the other 11 houses. You've been through all the flavors of the signs. Okay, does that make sense? And then we also have this, okay, this wands is fire energy. Okay, a 3 of wands is the cardinal fire, which would be Aries, the baby. And then this page energy is air. And then we are also seeing this moonlight coming through. Okay, so, and she's in water. So revealing something about feelings or something that might have been hidden and now is being carved through the ice so that the sun can come through to reveal what this truth is. All right, I'll shut up. Let me get the cards on the table. Also, we are in a gibbous moon. So that is when the moon is almost full. So this truth could be coming out here by the full moon in Virgo, which is Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. And look at the color matches here. I have my moon stuff because that's how I use my timing. Okay, this is right now the situation. And look how these are so two different decks, super similar. This is kind of being acting as this hole in the ice where they can see this information come through. And again, this portal energy. Okay, three different decks. I like big decks and I cannot lie. Speaking of Saturday night at 11:01, I think it is. Normally on a full moon, I wouldn't want to go out and have fun. But at 11:01, what else do we have happening? We had another conjunction or something. I'll look it up here in a second, but it's going to be like a fun night to go out. Okay, so Chrissy, we're going out. You better get well soon and get your party shoes on because we're going to go do something. I'm feeling fit to be tied. And it's been a while since I've felt so ornery. So let's go. Y'all are like, uh-oh. I would say uh-oh too. Okay, here we go. What is the opportunity? Card number 3. So we move from the gibbous moon, okay, and then we get to this full moon in Virgo. This is all about you are good enough, right? I call my Virgos the Snow White of the zodiac. You know, all the animals love you. You're the animal whisperer. You can grow plants out the wazoo. And look at this third card. So we move from this color match energy to this color match energy. Okay, so the opportunity is, again, there's this 2 energy back and forth. This rabbit, and oh my gosh, my family's going to crack up because they already know the rabbit story. This rabbit is entertaining these kids. Okay, it's like putting on a song and a dance, waffling back and forth between a decision. Pentacles are all about something tangible, time, energy, money, talents, okay, assets, resources. And in this Virgo full moons shed light on things. They are the culminations, they are the peaks, they are the revelations. And look, he's dancing on a fish. Pisces energy. Oh, this is just coming out beautiful so far. Well, I mean, let's see, Virgo's a mutable sign, so could be the waffling, like still deciding, nothing's yet set in stone with mutable energy. You're very close to achieving a goal. Maybe you needed a new piece of information, or maybe this information is new to you that you had it inside all along, like Dorothy and her little slippers told her. And I was just talking to a friend, hi Ken, about the yellow brick road shit-ish. What is already within you? Oh, see, I just talked to him about synchronicities and how it was opposite day. Because he was like, what does it mean when a card is flipped? And I was like, I can't believe he asked me that. Okay, this is and stop it. First quarter moon that we just had on Friday. Look at this purpliness. Your commitment is being tested. So we're checking in with our purpose. Okay, we're examining something and we built a structure with which to examine it. So serious. First quarter moon looks like those cookies to me. What are they called? Black and whites. Other sides, yin and yang. Oh, y'all. I know and look at the colors. Look at the colors. All the purples. Okay. Again, if you're still here, thank you. I'm a little different. All are welcome. Okay. I'll settle down. Again, I have not been in this kind of mood in a long time. So something, it's like amok, amok, amok. Something is happening, y'all. It's in energy. The blues, the greens, the purples so far. It's all mansion. Look at that. Come on now. All these different decks. I'll stop. Okay. I'm being very ornery. Okay. Let's keep going. Wonder what we'll clarify there if I don't take forever getting the cards on the dean table. Okay, and the recent past, what got you into this examination period? Well, am I going to go in the same cycle again in a circle? So we go from a 3 structure to a 4 structure. It's the first time in geometry that we can create a circle. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is all about you spin the wheel, then you get what you get. Okay, Wheel of Fortune can also be a timeline shift. You are steering a different direction or have recently steered a different direction due to some kind of examination that has revealed itself in the sun. And again, that turquoise energy picking up down here on the wheel and the brown of that. You see that, guys? I mean, this is just too legit to quit. Enough of the 90s reference songs. Okay. Well, I just can't quit. All right, let's see. So you made some decision, collective. Let's see if it's going to turn this wheel of fate in your favor. What is this reading is about is my card number 5, the heart of this entire reading. Oh, damn. What else? Ribbon. Now, the ornery. Now, I said, we're revealing something that is the opportunity to finally make a decision on. Okay. Ace of Swords, this is the sword of truth. This has been showing up in an ish ton of readings. Okay. So not only has it come through and it's very close to achieving your goal. Okay. We go from a page to the dang ace, y'all. Okay, so this is like, oh, I wonder what this is. So maybe we're stumbling upon something that, again, that sword cuts both ways. It's new knowledge. It's an aha moment of a truth, okay? But is it going to be a cutting kind of a truth? Or is it going to be a happy kind of a truth that slices through and gets this wheel just moving on down the road? Bless your heart. We'll see. Okay. Okay, and look at these. We're moving definitely up into the heart with this greener energy. Okay. Bless your heart. Cuts to the heart. Cuts like a knife. It feels so right. Brian, Mr. Adams. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. This is due to some soul searching. Okay. So the Hermit card on the Led Zepp album, on the inside of the album is the double album where the Hermit stands upright on both sides of the album. And it's huge. I mean, it's a gorgeous picture. Google it if you're too young or don't have records. More green heart energy. You are examining everything internally with a fine-tooth comb. And what the Hermit does, this is the near future energy of whatever this decision is. Okay, so the Hermit looks at everything. He takes the actual journey of self, like we were talking about at the beginning, digging in for those shadows because that's necessary in order to move forward on the journey and not repeat the same mistakes over and over and just get back on that wheel. Okay, what's meant to happen is that there should be a balance of energy. It's a lemonscape, right? And if that energy is not balanced, if one person's giving more than the other, it can kind of go whoop, swamp, where one person is not doing what they're supposed to do. Aries and North Node, we have until 1/11 to learn that lesson. And if people that are in that very selfish energy and not for the good of any kind of partnership, whether it's business, friends, family, whatever, they get a tower. And anybody that's on the other side of that lemonscape, Libra energy, okay, that can be an energy of opposite of that would be we instead of me. And that can be overgiving. That can be sacrificing self and your heart's desires and the truth, like your own personal truth, right? Of uncovering what it is that we need to uncover about ourselves, our patterns that are developed when we're younger that we carry into adulthood, that are hidden from us in the subconscious until we take the hermit's journey internally to look what those are. Okay. Now what happens is what this hermit uses inside that lantern is the star, which is the hope. Okay, because the star card, and it's number 17. Hot damn, near future energy. I'm telling you, this is a big reading, y'all. Just like the last one I did. I knew that was no small little potatoes. 21. That is a 3. That is that triangle energy. First card that came out. Mirrored souls. People teach us about ourselves. I saw that. Okay. I know y'all think I'm crazy, and that's okay. If that's the only reason you're here, that's okay too. I mean, it's fun though, right? Underneath that is Mother Earth, that Virgo energy. And look at the hands. Stop it. Oh my gosh. And that's the only thing I got in my scrying today, which is why I didn't mention it, because normally I get a whole bunch of stuff. It was the only thing, and it was the line. At first I thought it was a horseshoe, but it had that circle in the middle. And here she's holding the earth. And in this one, this is the Merkaba. Okay. I knew this was big. That's why I was just feeling that energy ramp up. I'm like, why am I being so nutty mafuddy? And stop it. Oh my God. There's the Leo energy, the strength card of our moon and Leo this morning. Synchronicity, synchronicity, synchronicity. And look, if you turn it upside down, it's like he's looking down the circle. Okay, so Leos might be examining some actions with the moon in Leo. It might be some emotions, again, connected to this truth. And oh my gosh, you guys, I can't stop. Because what happens when we examine those internal truths and then use the light of the star to get to the 17 card, we go from the 9 to the 17. That can catapult you. The quicker you learn your lessons, the quicker you face your own internal truths, the quicker that wheel of fate turns in your favor. And most people experiencing that as awakening, if you've never heard the term, or spiritual enlightenment. These are very glossy cards. Look at her super watt. Oh, wow. Oh, underneath that, and Spirit's got quite the direct message here today. Choices. You mean like this one? Oh, and it's number 8. The lemonscape. Oh my gosh. I just can't with this. I haven't pulled up these cards in forever. Forever. I don't even know why I picked them up today. Now it's supposed to do. Okay. Make sure I get them in the right order. Mother Earth. Then we had strength, because it is no fun. And it's a 30 card. That's our 3. Again, structure. Looking at the truth of this down underneath the iceberg, because what you see above the iceberg is very different than what's underneath. It's not the whole story. Guys, there's the rest of this story is coming. You heard it here first. It's a coming, honey. Mm, mm, mm. I'm telling you, it's that steamy Mars and Venus. Steamy Mars and Venus. I will keep that joke to myself. Okay. Wow. All right. I'm telling you guys, this is big. This is a BFD. I'm kind of scared. All right. Okay, calm down. Amok. This is gonna be fun. But like that. Okay. 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 Blocked in the past. 10 of Cups. Now, 10 of Cups in a blocked position. Okay. This is the like happy family card. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, but it's a very singular energy. And sometimes it can be a little, like fat man on the hill of just being very satisfied with himself, which would be Leo in their shadow side, right? That ego. 10 of Cups is the family. Everybody has a part. This is everyone. This is love, but it's familial love. Okay. In a blocked position, that's 10 of Cups in reverse. So if this is like a breakup of the family because someone decided to test their luck on a tightrope and do a song and dance and lie about something that affected and broke apart a family with this truth. Maybe there was a child in the family that could have even stumbled upon this information innocently. I don't know why I'm telling you the story, but when I was little, and that's what I was telling you, the overhearing the parents. I won't say mom will get mad at me. But anyway, there was another person that a friend of the family that everybody called, oh wow, because it was the 70s, and she was just kind of like, oh wow, reminds the little Janice on the Muppets. Janice, oh, hi Janice. On the Muppets, how is that the one she used to go, oh wow. And she had like the kind of big eyelids. Is that the right thing? Anyway, I innocently enough, what had happened was um the husband of this oh wow came over and I said, looked out the door and was like, what's up? Oh, and yeah, and he was like, who? And my mom about died. I think she can laugh about it now, right, Mom? It's funny now, right? I was, I was 7, so and now I'm ancient. So that was a long time ago. Yeah, examining something with a fine tooth comb. There's some kind of truth on its way. That ship's coming in. This has already been done and set in motion. Ooh, collective. That could be scandalous. Could have to do with passion, heat, something you already knew. If it's a skill or more, oh yeah. I was gonna say, for those out there that it's a skill or a passion project, you already have those skills within you. You don't need to go get a new Halloween outfit. You already got a whole closet full of nothing that you can make something out of. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see what spirit wants us to. I had a feeling. I'm like, why am I dancing around like doing an idiot doing the jig? Okay. Oh, full moon about why somebody walked away. Spirit wants you to know that whatever this was, whatever that wheel of fate that was turned, that you're examining with a fine-tooth comb. It's already happened. The worst is over. Now, all you got to do is allow that truth to come in that's been buried at the bottom of the ocean. This valuable piece of information that you so deserved, collective, that you already had a feeling about. A moth to a flame. It sounds like someone couldn't help themselves, but it costs the family big time. Look at the color matches too. So this, the purple and the blues, because of this. There's that revelation looking through the deep eyes that turn this, what was once very happy and cooperative and a unit of a sort. Wow, man, that just really shifted my energy. I can feel that for you. I'm so sorry. When you get to my age, we all done been through it. So this was someone likely a soulmate who was mirroring to you, okay, the things about you that you needed to fix, and then we mirror to them the things that they need to fix. That's a soul contract. That's what we agree to do to help each other, even though it's something that it's two sides, right? Flip the script. It's the aha moment, that relief to finally have the truth. It's what the whole reading's about. But it also means that this has caused this deep introspection. You don't get to be the hermit, though. You don't get to have that aha moment without looking at, why was I just, not wanting to see what was below the iceberg? Okay, it's definitely being unearthed. And it is going to take you some strength to walk through this portal. And you can do it. We got each other's backs. It's part of awakening. When it's something this painful that you have, but this wasn't your choice, guys. They're sleeping on the job. If you haven't done it yet, you're done doing it. You done did it. Here come the full moon. You have no choice but to walk away from whatever was asleep on the job. You cannot get to the 9 cups of wish fulfillment without learning what you don't want. Examining the truth of why, shedding light on the internal structures within you that wasn't trusting your intuition, was allowing someone to put on a song and dance when you damn well knew better. Somebody tried to play their hand and it did not go in their favor. This ship is already sailed. It just hasn't exactly landed in the port yet. But it's landing this weekend. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You already nuked it. You already nuked it. You cannot get the hope when doves cry. That song sounds like, oh, it's about doves. Light and love, peace. When doves cry is about abuse within a family unit. Whenever we experience familial trauma, okay, that can be a chaotic household. Look at my last message on Monday where we talked about Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris and her explanation and her research on childhood adversity. Just chaos in a house causes trauma because kids need stabilization. They need to know that they're going to get food. They need to know that they're going to be clothed and go to school and not be embarrassed to wear the same pair of jeans every other day. They need to not hear a war zone. So then when people do their little song and dance, we believe them because that trauma is re-triggering. It's just normal. Okay. But now in this Pisces time, you're standing on that 12th house. You're standing on that fish. Okay. You are not sucked inside the 12th house of Pisces of like not knowing, confusion, right? Your soul's journey. You haven't figured it out yet. You haven't figured it out yet. This is our job. And I know it'd be an ouchy one, but spirit wants us to know this is what it's going to take for our soul to evolve. Okay, because this wasn't okay then. Okay, it wasn't okay for these guys. This is juggling way too many things. And it might feel like, oh my God, which is it time? Are you going to have your time over here doing this? Or are you going to have your time over here doing this? Are you going to spend time and energy and money and resources and assets putting into this side without putting into your own first? Because when we do that, we get all this energy over here, and then what's left for you? Plum. All this time spent over here. Plum. Mm. And then we just go in circles. Spirit saying, just face it. Okay. This is the time to be brave. We've got Pluto in Aquarius. Okay, that's so much better. Like I don't have hardly anything in Capricorn except just a little thing like my North Node, but that's to add structure to all my water. Okay, this truth takes it takes many cycles sometimes of going in that circle just for us to see that this truth that was buried so deep and we were avoiding by putting into that situation, that job, when we should have been putting into us and what would really make us happy. Okay, that's pouring from an empty cup. That's stagnant water. Spirit says you must, not you must increase your bust, but I mean, if you want to, I decreased mine. Wish I would have done it 10 years ago. But it's, this was, while you did not cause that, you're not the one that took the chance to spin that wheel on something that would hurt and destroy a family structure. You still decide, do you want to go on that same trip again? Or do you want to see the truth that was submerged under the iceberg and examine it? This is you. You're doing this. And I'm really effing proud of you. That's not easy to do. To dive down that deep, that takes some skill. You can't just, it's not diving for a quarter at the bottom of the 10-foot, which also feels very, very brave. This is the bottom of the ocean. This takes years. And if you never learn this skill because there was chaos, right? You got to learn to walk away from it in your adult life because it's not, if you had to grow up early, if you had to be the adult and because they were sleeping on the job or just couldn't because of their own trauma, guys, we chose those people too to teach us the lessons that our soul needed to learn this lifetime. And if you are a Pisces, again, please understand you, the OG of the entire zodiac. You've done all the flavors. You've done all the lessons of the planets in every sign. You probably have a lot of 26 through 29 degrees in your chart. Okay, zeros would be, this is the first time you're learning that planet's lesson in that flavor of that sign. Okay. And see how that my energy flipped on a dime as well. It's that opposite. But doing this, I promise you, this will restore your confidence in yourself to face the truth of this broken home. And that was either when we were younger or this could be happening to you now. This examination of this truth gives you power. You're holding this sort of truth. And once you know it, you can't unknow it. The crumbs done need swept up from underneath the rug. It's going to keep sweeping them under there, walking along a bumpy rug, pretending we don't see it. And I only know that pain because I've been there, done that. More swamps and more patterns and circles that I care to share with you here today. Just know that I have. Okay? No judgment here. I feel the emotion of this for you. I've talked to a lot of friends, family, coworkers, on this journey, and we're all going through it, guys. It's the planet, it's the planetary energy. That is the energy of Pluto to come and flip the script. To have peace, Peace, you must find all the pieces. Once we have those pieces, these are cups, that's emotions, that's energy, that's self-healing. Then when you have those pieces, you can have PEACE, peace. And you decide to find it for you. I did not expect that big of a reading. I knew, it felt big, but I thought it was like big, like exciting big. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. This is physical abandonment. Okay, and because it's bookending the Ten of Cups in reverse, if you had the experience of physical abandonment when you were young, one minute they're there, next minute they're not. Especially in the 70s when we didn't have Oprah to tell us how psychologically damaging that is to a child and how to help them through that. No, guys, that generation, they were brought up with rub some dirt on it. And that's what they taught to us. They were brought up with, see that white picket fence out there? That means inside this house is perfect. The weeping willows. I got the song Whiskey Lullaby the other morning. And I could not do a reading that day. If you know that song, then it's pretty intense. You are good enough. And again, you is beautiful. You is smart. You is kind. Remember that if you can help your mind shift to understanding that this, us not being able to see in the traditional deck, that Five of Pentacles is two figures. It's like not Timmy Joe, it's Tiny Tim. Timmy Joe. Tiny Tim is on a crutch, and it's winter and it's freezing, and inside the church there, the bright lights with the stained glass. It's like you can smell the food, hear the music, feel the love, hear the voices, but you can't find the door. So these Five of Pentacles, once we lift our head and look at those pieces, those components, those tangible pieces of our soul that need to be healed so that we can accept them, understand that our soul set it up that way so that we could learn from them. It's not about forgiveness as in what had happened was okay. It's from a standpoint of, wow, that person this lifetime has had to sacrifice their karma for causing this for you to grow. It's a hard one to swallow, I know. That's the only way you get to light your lantern, though. How are you going to get to the hope of the star? How are you going to get to that wish when doves cry? Understanding why they cry. Can you feel that? I mean, it feels just very visceral. But the opportunity is to make a different choice, to choose a different way to spend your time, to use that Piscean energy and strength, especially with the help of Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. They are fixed. They are the sword. They ain't putting up with any ish. Aquarian will cut you. They can still be hurt, but their skin is pretty thick. That ish is very deep down. Okay, because they're tough. Fixed signs are tough. But if the fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, can learn that toughness is in softening up and allowing that thick skin to be penetrated so that this stuff can be, examined and excised. You can't find peace until you understand the pieces. You will walk away towards your own damn ninth cup of wish fulfillment. Spirit wants you to know that. And look, you're very close, this whole column. You're very close to achieving your goal. You already have it inside you, Dorothy. Just click those heels. Look at it from a beginner's mindset with the eyes of a child. This is not about guilt. This is not about shame. This is not about blaming anyone. Okay, that was their choice that had nothing to do with you. What it had to do with you is, did you learn the lesson about this truth, or Are you going to take a spin and go in that same circle? Or do you want to learn this? You're so close to achieving this. So close. Can you see beneath the iceberg and allow that hole to be filled by the full moon? Okay, that empty circle is like new moon energy. Okay, because the sun is covered, moon is not in view. And the opposite of that, where we started, I can't make it up, guys. I never know what's going to come out in the cards. I can only feel where it's going to go because I it's my intuition. It's a muscle. You have, if you take the time to develop it. I'm not just, busting my A double asterisks at college to, you know, bust out a degree and a high GPA at that to just go, oh, I'm just gonna read cards and entertain on. No, it was hard for me to do this. This is my first time, lifetime learning Leo energy. And it's not comfortable being in the spotlight, right? Being held up to be judged about what in the Sam hell is she doing? And then to that I say, bless your heart. I just don't get it, and it's okay. Had that conversation with my mom the other night. Like, it doesn't matter if I had to get over the judgment of my own damn self first to do this. I do feel like it's a calling. When you do start opening these gifts up, and if you walk away from this, I can promise you your intuition will skyrocket because your energy is not being dragged down anymore, and your time is not wasted by a song and dance about why something, a situation, a job, a person abandoned you. Okay, it could have been they abandoned themselves. The weeping willow tree, the whiskey lullaby. That's a hard one too. It flips the script. You can do this. Look it dead in the eye. Look underneath that mother loving iceberg. There's so much more. You already knew it. This is how you develop your intuition further. Forgive yourself for not trusting it because that situation was so believable or so unbelievable. Like, how could it not be true? It'd be crazy if it was, right? Second guessing yourself because the reward is your own spiritual enlightenment. The one card, leadership, the beginning, the opening up of your third eye inside the pineal gland, slicing the brain in half. That pineal gland is where we access that information. It's a physical place that all humans can learn to access. It's just, again, it's just like a muscle. You ain't gonna diet one day and be in this position. Okay, it can take years, but it's all about making different choices. The opportunity is to choose a different choice. You're not a kid anymore. You did not have control over those truths. Your soul agreed to them so that you could evolve. And look at what opens up for you when you do. That's beautiful. She's gorgeous. The sun shines everything. You are then integrating your yang, your masculine energy. You are understanding that 21 here, a 3, that is the structure of the beginning. See how that's kind of shaped like a heart? Okay, soulmate, soul contracts, guys. That includes the lessons of the soulmates that break our heart. It's purposeful. Wow. I don't even, I don't need to. Normally I pull another 5 to do 6 on that card. For me, that's Whiskey Lullaby. And that song does not end well. The guilt of it consumes her, and she becomes the same. The goal for examining this is to stand in your power. Look at that gold and orange energy, your creativity, your strength, not your fear. This is sacral chakra energy, that orange energy. You can use it for creativity and passion. It makes babies. It creates something totally brand new. You don't have to let that consume you when you understand that it is a lesson, and you can look at it with love of that person sacrificed their karma, their hardships. If not in this lifetime, most likely it comes right back. You know, the whole golden rule thing and all, do unto others. But there's not a single damn person that's not guilty of that. Don't look at me like that. It's so that inside that album of the Hermit, okay, on the front of the album is the 10 of Wands, the burdens that have been carried about this journey of self-discovery. The 10 of Wands means you are almost there. That farmhouse is in view where you're putting the firewood down. You only have a little bit more to go, because there is no such thing as 10 in numerology. It's a 1 plus 0 now, which turns into an ace. The 10 of Wands turns into the Ace of Wands, the new spark, the new creative project, the new passion with a new person, or a regeneration of passion and understanding when this can be healed by the truth, only the truth. No more effing wiffle-waffing, no more song and dance. Face the music. What's done is done. It's in the past. It's blocked you for long enough. You do not have to get stuck on the same wheel again. I can't get over underneath the iceberg. Okay. Bottom of the roller coaster is the new moon. What is hidden? No matter how deep down. Again, it's not the quarter at the bottom of the 10-foot at JC's. That was both our bath and our babysitter. Abby's joke. I can't take credit for that one, though it is effing funny and true. Turns into the full moon and you taking back your power with both hands on the wheel. You and you alone decide your fate. Yes, those lessons are set up by us and for us, by those soulmates that have incarnated here to help us with that. But you alone decide. We have free will. It's not decided, it's set up. You can change the outcome. Let Jesus take the wheel, guys. This is something already done. It's nothing to be paranoid about or nervous about. It's just an aha moment, and it's but one of a lesson in love to not give to things that abandon us and not allow it to be in a lack mindset for the rest of our life because this happened. You're meant to take power. You know how hard that is to walk away. Those of you who've done it, God love you. Okay, you know what? I want to know what new choices. I want to come back and flip the script. I want to see, actually, I do want to peek. I'm going to be nosy what the environmental energy is here. Okay, 3 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 5 and 5. Fives are change. Knight of Cups. The Knights are sent out to do the bidding of the king. The Knight of Wands can be somebody in love with love, but this is someone examining the own cup of their actions. A starfish regenerates itself because he's just a real big starfish, even though he's an octopus, right? This is regenerative. This process is regenerative. It is, 5 of Wands is all about jealousy, strife, and competition. Each card has a light and a dark, a yin and a yang, a masculine and a feminine. And normally, bottom of the deck, yay, reunion, high school reunion, cream outfit, hee hee hee. When we don't know the context of the other cards yet, there is jealousy, strife, and competition. And this person is having to examine their heart because there's one too many people in a two-person relationship. I should say that. There's something in between you. It could have been time of maybe overworking. People hide in busyness. That's an addiction too. I'm shocked the devil did not come out. In this deck, it's the only deck I've ever seen the teamwork element of the 5 of Wands. They're attacking this thing together. So perhaps if that Knight of Cups that, was immature enough to chop off the leg of the starfish in the first place, it's going to take some time to grow, but they can only do that by being honest about what they see. And they're either gonna or not. That's none of your business. It's your business that if they're not gonna do that, to let sleeping dogs lie, because a dog is gonna dog. They're either loyal or they piss all over everything. The Knight of Cups, the most mature knight is the Knight of Pentacles. He's the only knight that guarantees to make it there. Look what the cup is freaking sitting on. I did not even see that. It looks like a chopped off tentacle of an octopus. These cards are glossy too. Third party, ha ha ha, he, out having fun partying. Oops, I accidentally tripped and my wand fell in the wrong hole. That's not your karma, guys. It's theirs, but it is your responsibility to gain understanding and walk away from what is not good for you. If they're not going to put in the effort to be honest and do the hard work of the examination, it's you're not, there's no choice. You're not given a choice then to stay. You're not given a choice to heal one of those tentacles. Your only choice is, who do you love more, yourself or someone who sleeps on the damn job? It's rough, guys. 4, 5, 6. Pisces. This is the Hanged Man. This is traditionally Odin tried to wanted to kill his son because he was more powerful than he was. So he wanted to destroy the knowledge and hide it from the sun because he knew the sun would destroy him. So the sun put himself in the tree of life upside down to see something from a new perspective. And this is the card of enlightenment, Pisces. You've had this experience of you're the OG. We got your power card. Enlightenment does not happen without sacrificing yourself, turning something on its end, flipping the script. I can't even. And looking at it from a whole new perspective, not hate, but love and understanding of their sacrifice, of their karma this lifetime, so that you could awaken and have choices to bring back that 8 of balance. 7 of Pentacles is it's like, is the juice worth the squeeze? This is a waiting energy. Something is not yet birthed, but it's almost there. She's very, very pregnant in this card. The 7 of Pentacles is normally waiting for your crops to be ready to take to farm, or take from farm to table, because if you pluck them too early from the earth, right, they're not sellable. You don't have a ripe product. And look, there's that sun coming in now, and it's not so cold and dark. Is the juice worth the squeeze of this jealousy, strife, and competition? Are you going to compete with whatever or whoever this was? Or are you going to be a team to yourself? Balance your energy on both sides of the lemonscape and choose a different choice. You already know what this is. It's High Priestess energy as well. Queen of Wands energy of creativity. Very knowing energy. This is your first time with someone catching you unawares. It's giving you your sea legs. This is a whole different choice between living in the sea versus living on land. The Fool card that we saw at the very beginning of the read, randomly at the bottom of the deck in my pre-shuffle before the read in my meditation. Wow. Guess what's after that? This is hot. Eight of Wands is not only passionate communication, but it's fast. This comes fast. You go from 1 to an 8. There's only 9. So you go from leader, awakening. Oh, I'm awake. And now I get that I got choices because this made me stronger, not by choice, but by me blessing your heart and wishing you well, not hating. Pat him on the head. Nice try. Be thankful. Now you know, now you've learned the lesson of discernment. You do not have to drink yourself to death just because the other one did. You do not have to let it swallow you in despair. Okay. Look at her rocketing. I had that message. I'll get to that one sometime because that rocket and David Bowie and the Beatles and just all kinds of things channeling through. You know, I had to peek. Okay, here's the page in a different way. This is the Page of Wands. That is a message of that's creative spark. This is actually starting something brand new out of curiosity. You're lighting this lantern because you're brave enough in the environmental energy to go, what's that? And when you see my reading, it's when it gets posted on Soulful Revolution as the guest reading, you'll see the funny story about somebody that matches your orange. I'll take a King of Pentacles all day, every day. King of Pentacles is one step away from the Emperor, who is all 4 kings. He's the most mature king. You go from a Knight of Cups who's just in love with love, who chopped off an entire pentacle that now has to start regrowing this when they had this potential and they chose to treat it like a starfish. Could have been looking down into this cup, examining their actions with the baby of the zodiac. It's Aries energy 0. I would tell you that did not, they thought they were getting a mermaid, but they heard a siren song and it was just a regular girl, not male or female gendered. It's a metaphor, guys. We didn't want them no way. Ouch. Bless their heart. Why would you want a knight in love with love when you got a mature hot ass king who's bringing a treasure chest full of goodies? Bless your heart. Okay, now you gotta look up that song. All right, it is again Callista Clark, and it says, if you hurt her first, she can't hurt you. Worry about yourself, not what you're putting her through. Boy, what you want, you don't know it yet. She might be something you regret, but if you hurt her first, she can't hurt you. If you can't catch what you're chasing after, because they were just acting like this. You can't catch what you're chasing after. It's because you already had her. Not anymore. You walk in collective. Again, whether this is a job, a person, it's a choice between two physical situations. You're not a hurt child anymore. You have power. That stressful home life, that stressful upbringing, poverty, whatever, diversity, whatever it was, made you strong. Gave you strength. Awakening is not for sissies. It's petrifying if you don't know what's happening to you. Petrifying. I went 2 years not understanding any of it. It only happens by having your heart devastated to the point where you're forced to your knees. The tower moment that destroys everything of what you thought you were, that situation was. It challenges your beliefs. It challenges who you are as a person. You're going to crack up at this. Your awakening. Just finish that. Finish the thought, and so the strength card is the number 8 in the regular arcana, the regular deck. And it went from strength, so it's a 3 in this one, but work with me here. So 818 Beachfront Avenue, 8 strength card, 1 awaken, 8 choice. Ain't the A1A, it's the 818. So glad this had a happy ending, y'all. Like, do I keep pulling? Yeah. You got a grown-ass man. Again, not gender. You got a grown-ass situation. Y'all done growed up. You learned your lesson, and now you get your gifty of this treasure because you dared to do that work. Look. Okay, you know I gotta light it back up. Look at the bottom of the fairy deck. All that green with the Virgo full moon and all this green energy here on that right side. Music. The day started with the sunshine, right? Not the regular work, the hello sunshine, my old friend. No more hello darkness, my old friend. It's hello sunshine, my old friend. Music. Too legit to quit it. Bless your heart of the opposites. Okay. Ice, ice, baby. Cream. Get on top. You're doing it. It's gonna be spicy. Water and fire make steam. Ooh, Aquarius. Use that energy. Ice this shit out. Accept the change. Let it go. It wasn't meant for you forever. It was meant for you to learn the lesson and evolve. Okay. And growth hurts. It just does. Music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. Underneath that awaken card is light. The fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Enough synchronicities for you? Solitude. That's the hermit is the hermit because he's in solitude. When you awaken, most likely you've been through a dark night of the soul. If you've never heard of that, you can look it up. Because of a temptation. There is a snake in your yard, guys. Someone dead on red. When they should have been back in black. Just saying. I don't even need a full part on that. I know y'all are going to be like, but. Okay. So, getting the sea legs. There's a message in a bottle there. See that heart? You want to know why? If you're still not heard anything I've said, it's because they spun the wheel, and the guy's the fool is just like the wheel. You leap with faith, but the fool knows nothing. It's zero. It's the baby of the zodiac. It acted like a child. They took their chance. They thought they were spinning and getting this. They spun and got this. You get what you get, and don't throw a fit. Underlying motives. I can't make it up. You want to know why? That be why. All right. You want another answer? There you go. What did I say about you agreed with their soul for them to hurt you that badly, this deep of a cutting truth, so that you could grow your balls or your land legs and walk away from that foolishness? I am their light. They weeped your willow so that you wouldn't do the same thing. This is not meant for you to swallow yourself and get swallowed by. This is so you learn the lesson and find your light. That couldn't have happened if you didn't go through this. And I'm sorry. I know it hurts. I know it does. Now that's funny. The day that I got this deck in the mail, this was the first card on it. What a coincidence. This is titled You Moved On. Can't make it up. Congratulations, collective. I love you and I'm proud of you. Tear that shit up. Till next time, much love.